Today, no mechanical work really occurred, but I wanted to get these monoblock wheels off so I can get them dropped off for refurbishment tomorrow. But since the car was still out, I wanted to test that air conditioner and make sure it was still okay. And of course, since the engine is running, I can drive it back into the garage instead of pushing it, which is much easier. As expected, the air conditioner is still working perfectly, so I can cross that off the list now and focus on the other parts of the car that are still left. Once the wheels are installed, I can shift my attention to the interior. There's quite a lot of work required on the interior. It's currently a mixture of wood trim pieces, just what I had lying around because the originals were all trashed. I'm not sure what I'll do with those yet, but I'll have to come up with something. The air conditioner is working a treat. There's actually condensation forming on the suction line above the EZL there. It's nice and cold. These current version condensers have less tubes and fins than the original, so it is slightly less efficient. It does result in the auxiliary fans starting for the air conditioner more often than they do on my blue-black car, but a consequence of that cheapened design is that more airflow is allowed through the radiator, so I think that explains why this car runs cooler than blue-black as well. No, I haven't gone crazy. I'm just temporarily putting these 16-inch 8-hole wheels on red so I can have the wheels off the car. And I have staked the nuts on those replacement axle shafts now as well on both sides, as you can see here. And those nuts are torqued up to specification. Out of interest, those rear 8-hole wheels are the 8-inch wide version. They do just fit inside the wheel arch on this standard 124, at the rear anyway. And these are 7.5-inch wide 16-inch 8-holes off a Euro spec 400E, or E400, whatever they're called. Very unusual for them to be in Australia. I still don't know how I got my hands on them. Someone must have imported them from Europe. So that's where I'm at for now. This car's not going anywhere until I get my wheels back. And the next time you see these monoblocks, they're not going to look like they were recovered out of the scrap metal recycling bin. I suspect they shall look absolutely fantastic. And of course there will be new tyres fitted as well. Unfortunately the fifth one doesn't fit in the spare wheel storage area, so I'm just going to have to leave the original 15 hole in there.